But Mattis, a player that they would have been relying on to crack open the site with his entry in Proas, as we mentioned earlier, he's looking...
They need to be careful because he could go down after.
Called upon. Has connected the first shot. That's going to wind and wound Kaspersky as he pushes through. The flash, though, is so on point. Mattis couldn't see a single thing. Poddy can sense his prey around the corner. Wants to pounce in, but instead goes behind from Blame F, who spins in for a second. And because Glaive got that kill, they know exactly where he is, but they're playing against time as well, and Glaive will know it. Jambo jumps onto the site, but it's a tickle, and so the round is going the way of Glaive, whatever happens from this point forward. Prey is on point for another headshot.
It is Fnatic who are favored right now. They're going to swing together, try and trade, but Netu tucks into cover. Decides to go back down. There's a gap on the backside, but Blame F not ready for it. Delayed on its approach to the site, though. Comes the lock from SDY, sneaking into position. He takes two, and that might just be the defining moment of this round.
Oh, Blame is not having a good time. He's not having a good time at all here, Hawk. I like it.
Face elimination from contention at the Blast. Austin Major, and a first kill going the way of Mutiers off the spam, but they want to hunt him down instead. He will dive in the smoke though, and instead line up two more. Does he have a fourth? Yes, he does.
This is that aggression I was talking about right now. Flying through cave, flying down the ramp, perfect
Shot. Needs more, but eventually just simply overwhelmed, and a Zulu
to a pretty open B-bomb site. Post plants operated here, and Sajat walks through the smoke. It's a wild move, and Sajat hunting these kills.
Rez is gonna stand and fight around the edge of the smoke. Oh, he's break transferred for three. On ramp duty though. He will be forced away. Story though, knife out. Will be ran down by ZTR, and up the ladder we go. Agil next at bat. Dropped in upon. And oh, now the knife is gonna be enough. Both players run out of ammo. And it comes down to Towson. He can't clutch. Agil back on Mustang. Been in this spot so often, and you get cleared. Util exchange. And he finds one through the smoke, nearly the second.
Oh.
Rez to bring it back, though. He lines up a triple spray down. Thins him from the herd. Second shot, though, not to be. Mutiers behind the smoke. Will walk right past, and PR gets a freebie. Azulu and Sajat, the new guns.
Positioned effectively. Azulu walking into the rifle here, and the follow-up from Towson. Lovely multi before Story finally lands a flick. To offer up some semblance of coverage there. Towson tosses in a nice HE to seal it up.
The palm tree smoke here is a little awkward.
Damage here with this A1S could catch him by surprise, but Mutiers just walking into the angle.
Work on entry duty for his team.
He's firing. Xanta with a peek, but it cost him his life. They're getting desperate now, but Risky Bob almost took a 3K of his own. Ready to meet Hype first and foremost, swing to the spray, gets himself a kill. It's Risky Bob with a line of potential. He gets them both. Oh, missed shot from Hype to kill. Found Xanta, still traded back by JDC, who turns up a 3K.
Looking to drop in off the back of a teammate's flash. Never mind, doesn't go to plan. But the fact that you've got a third player as a guarantee. Lumi comes alive! HP, which is going to make things a little bit easier for you if you want to maneuver right into the site. But the fact that Metasport have gone all the way outside of Banana, so much control through mid. But this is getting really rough. Suddenly, Astralis find themselves in the matchup. This time it could be nuts. Oh, he's been spotted. Rips the head of Plopsky's shoulders.
9-3 at the turn. Namiga decimating Big's curveball map pick. Crimbo still trying at a miracle, but he's got no kit. So even if he gets this triple, but QB offers himself up in a similar peak. We'll have to do the heavy lifting. Lay off contact. Oh, he still gets the kill on Hyped. Crimbo focusing down near a little bit of flashbang to stall for time. And now he's dead out of it. 10 seconds tick by. The major that would define these players' careers, at the very least start them. Hyped, naded, shot on to Zway. Picked up first, the M4 of QB again, unable to follow it up. Risky Bob is low, Hyped swinging forward. Secondary shot, Xanta's now gone down. Still a third man out there on the corner line. He knows it, he's peeking in. Risky Bob may well give him what he wants here. Straight shot, Hyped with a triple.
He was on B.
Jump up, all caught in transition. Oh, he gets a double! Forward of the smoke, Zway's watching for him. Kill for the triple! Look out the gate, Zway sprays, and Hyped is cut down. Sees one man back at the market platform, bursts fire, gets Crimbo in the end. Play the close quarters game. Zwei undetected at car, an unorthodox angle to hold. Does QB check? Does he realize what's going on? No, he doesn't. Zwei strikes for 2. DC can tuck himself into the corner. Risky Bob goes down. Another triple sequence lined up for the man. Not going to be appearing in Austin. Mega certainly might do, but JDC has something to say about that. Bottleneck to the tunnel's entrance. With the smoke, the kills start coming in. Khan's been seen of his AWP. On carrier, not just yet. They'll put further flashes to blind them and just stall for even more. No trade potential right now for the Amiga side here. They're going to try and force Boltovs out on QB, but JDC keeps going. Taps to the USPs, try and hold up against Khan. Another headshot gain of the CT forces. Not quite the secondary kill, but Xanta still in support. Zwei at the backstab as well. Xanta finally falls, and Khan is not done yet. 2 more taps available, only one of them connects. Crimbo's on 6 anyway, and he'll go down soon enough.
Playing in corners, playing in the shadows, ready for the moment to pounce. And when they do, they're deadly. Slice their opponent's necks. Isaac left, and Device will be quick to deal with.
In the next round, I feel like... Oh, never mind. Hampus has got it. Still, want to stay alive ideally, and Device will make sure that second half this round starting up. Bobski, Adam B, get a hold on Device with a flying block, able to get the opener.
Bunny Rabbits into the site. There's some pace into this. Intent showing. And if they can get the pistol collection here, it shows they're very much in contention of this series. Timing superb, but Stare
Bomb
and
drop.
Storm are chiming in now. 15 seconds, Metasport, the time pressure is onto them. They need to grab the bomb, get the pickups around, and end up planting. It's not going to happen though. Astralis have got them locked in. Whoa, Hype connects a second time around through the smoke, but it's QB that also doubles down. Astralis wanted to switch up the pace. You've got Cadian dropping in through ramp as well. Hyped, bumping into Yabi, but the turnaround was so fast. Smoke disperses as well towards tickets, and Crimbo will start to move forwards. Yabi realizes, re-peaks. Imagine this will do a world of hurt to Astralis' psyche, to their mental sidesteps a lot of the bullets, but Yabi is able to delete him, but JDC, thankfully, for Big are there to control.
CT entrance to look towards Donut. Story now moving with Agil and Azuru to look down at that temple entrance. Good headshots in from the PG-50. He needs a secondary kill when he gets it. Kaspersky finally trades 1v2 now for Agil. 1v1 as he gets Kaspersky. Glaive giving chase. He's being drawn away from the bomb site though. It's no ammo left in the bullets. And same thing for Glaive! And still having their hearts set on the A site. In the meantime, you can see that red player starting to move. Muteris in from SDY at range. SDY comes out a lot worse for where Story's picked up in the meantime. So the bomb's still back in spawn. It might have to be the A commitment right now to that shelf position. Now checks it and does lose his life. That's one pick. SDY gives him another 1v. Swing forward with Kaspersky. He doesn't get the kill.
Away from being a menace, from completely crippling Big's round. Wants to see if he can line them up. MP9 needs quite a bit of spray power to get the damage through, but it's enough of a deterrent for the Astralis players to bounce in off the back of it.
Towards the tree. Julie standby against Kaspersky first and foremost. It's Knighted that draws out first blood. In control. It's not quite the bomb plant as of yet, but they've got plenty of time to do so. Eventually they do put it down. Muter is trying to strike alongside Story. Both players fall. C drops in a 1-on-5. Julie's backed up towards Pit.
Those Julies out there in mid, so no chance that C-Drop can find anything out of it.
Triple found for him. Is this his round to rule? Agil, back will be turned towards Glaive. The IGL gets involved. SDY gets traded back. So now it's all to another clutch on the captain. He tried once to go close on this B-bomb site in regulation in the early portions of the matchup. And Incendiary forcing Story into the open.
Taken down. Same for Hyped, yeah. It was his bodyguard.
That went to Story. Get their heads ripped off. QB, what if you save the day here? What if you just get Big? Smoke on one end. Device able to get some shots across, but it's down with the first pick. Breakout from apartments. Down, doubles up, triples up, quadruple down. AC. Again, Astralis with the right idea. Again, with the right amount of players around. And again, with Down being the complete game changer in this scenario. Bigger making their move. Astralis aren't buying it. They're keeping 3 players busy. They still think it's going to be a B-side execute.
What?
And all of a sudden, Bigger breaking through, pushing through the smoke. He's holding it down for Big. Now the bomb could go down. And this is interrupted Stare! But Astralis switch attention. Otherwise, but still keeping up the pressure in B simultaneously.
Oh,
This
no.
is strong stuff from Stout. 3 kills to him.
The Glock sees 2 players back there for Saw, trying to draw them into individual fight. Zulu gets that first, but Kaspersky and Knights able to respond. As mentioned, Kaspersky gets a double, looking with a triple as well against Mutaris, and he gets his headshot in. Story gets up close and personal with Poddy. A 1v3 established for him. Goosh down to 4, taken out by Kaspersky.
Maybe that's
Doesn't
what they
quite
wanted.
connect with a kill. Bomb doesn't go down, interrupted by JDC. As JDC are starting to walk through, they're making ground in, and they're closing the distance. And Astralis will try and hold on here, but they are being overwhelmed from all angles. Stare with an AK, Stare with a dream. Spray down to the first, not quite the damage he was looking for. Big are able